Shri Gauranga Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan. Chapter 37 of the Jaiva Dharma, discussion of Shingar Ras in the mood of Vipralambha, or the mood of separation. Continually tasting the stai bhav, Vijay Kumar offered respects at the lotus feet of his guru and asked, "O Prabhu, what is Shingar?" Gopal Guru Goswami said, "Madhurya Ras," that is the sweetness of the love between Radha and Krishna, the gopis, is full of glory, and that is called Shingar. There are two types of Shingar Ras, Vipralambha, which means separation, and Sambhog, or means union, when they are separated and longing for each other, and when they are together. Vijay Kumar said, "I desire to know the qualities of Vipralambha." Goswami said, "The bhav that strongly manifests in the couple when they cannot attain their desire for embracing and other actions either before or after meeting is called Vipralambha. It acts to nourish the sambhog, the union, but it means separation." In BhaktiVinode Thakura's Bhajan Rahasya, in his analyzing the prayers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Shashastakam, he describes that the 7th verse of the Shashastakam is the description of Vipralambha Prem, love and separation. Yugajitam nimashena chakshusha pravishayitam shunyajitam jagat sarvam govindam virahena me. May Lord Govinda, because of separation from you, my Lord Govinda, because of separation from you, I consider every moment a great millennium. Tears flow from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I see the entire world as void. In BhaktiVinode Thakur's Shri Bhajan Rahasya, he describes each of the prayers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a particular mood of sadhana. That is something that we ourselves are meant to apply in our own spiritual progress. That is, we must cultivate a sense of separation, a longing for Krishna. That is an important aspect of one's sadhana, that one must long for Krishna. And one can understand what is that longing when we understand the gopis and Radharani's love for Krishna and how they long for Krishna. In studying that, we can also cultivate the mood of longing for Krishna. So how does separation nourish meeting, says Vijay Kumar. Goswami says, Sambhog is not strong without Vipralambha. That is, the union is even more relishable after some time of separation because of the anticipation and the longing to meet with Krishna again. Thus, it increases in strength by Vipralambha. What are the types of Vipralambha? Goswami says there are 4 types. Prior to ever meeting, due to anger, imagined separation, and actual separation after meeting. So what is meant by prior to ever meeting, Purvarag? Goswami says, rati which arises from hearing about, seeing, or other means previous to ever meeting, tasty with a mixture of vibhavs, is called Purvarag. That is, even before union with Krishna ever takes place, because of hearing about Krishna And this can be also nourished within our own sadhana, because hearing is the most important of all the aspects of bhajan, that we hear about Krishna, hear about the loving pastimes of Radha and Krishna, of course, also hearing the Nam, and like that. This stimulates a desire to be with Krishna, the desire to meet with Krishna. So that is Purva Rag, that anticipation. Oh, when will that time be mine? When will I achieve that? Vijay Kumar says, then what are the types of seeing? So one can also feel a longing for Krishna because at some point he got the darshan. In the beginning, it's just from hearing. Secondly, it's from seeing. One may see Krishna directly, or see him in a picture, or in a dream. For the sadhana bhaktis, we see Krishna in his Archa Vigraha. And that form stimulates the desire which awakens within our heart to love Krishna, to serve Krishna, to intimately engage in Krishna, to serve in Radharani's camp, to participate somehow or other in those divine leelas. That anticipation is a longing in separation. What are the different types of hearing? Hearing consists of songs, or for the gopis, they may hear something that Krishna is here, or a beautiful description from their friends, from some messenger. Then how does this rati arise? The cause of Purva Rag are the causes of rati. Does Purva Rag arise first in the hero, in the nayak, or in the heroine? That is, the union, the desire for union, where does it begin? With Krishna or the devotee? There's much to consider here, says Gopal Guru Goswami. In ordinary women and men, it is seen that women have shyness. Therefore, men generally seek out women. But since the love of a woman is stronger, their Purva Rag is more prominent. The Bhakti scriptures say that therefore it arises first in the devotee. In the mood of the gopis of Braj, it arises within the heart of the devotee, that desire to see Krishna. Then the Lord's attraction follows that. In the way that Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, as you surrender unto me, I reciprocate accordingly. Therefore, the devotee is the first to submit. Then the Lord reciprocates. In the same way, although Krishna is always there, he is waiting for our anticipation, our desire to meet with him. Therefore, it is said that the love of the woman is stronger, and therefore it arises first in that devotee who is cultivating that mood, that longing, that desire to meet with Krishna. Since the women of Braj are the best of devotees, their Purva Rag is described first because of its greater beauty. Of all the various categories of divine women, we have to describe the gopis first because of the intensity of their love for Krishna. And therefore, it is described here as a greater beauty than all other types of longing and love. Great desire for attaining one's desired object is called lalas, a greed. The greed for Krishna. In this state, there is a great longing. There may also be seen some fickleness, or rolling about, or sighing. Other kind of symptoms may appear. Udveg is called fickleness of the mind. It includes heavy breathing, being stunned, worry, tears, changing of color, perspiration. These are signs that is there within the devotee who is longing for Krishna. The mind may not remain steady. There is anticipation with heavy breathing. One may feel stirred, stunned, or even worried. Tears may come to the eyes. Then there is the state of jagarya, which is an inability to sleep, always absorbed in the thought of meeting with Krishna. One cannot even sleep. Other symptoms such as being stunned or even a feeling of sickness. Then there is tanava, that is, the body becomes thin, practically because one cannot meet or has not met with Krishna. One gives up eating and the body becomes thin. One feels weak. One feels a reeling of the head. Then there is jadima, when one is not aware of anything, favorable or unfavorable. Therefore, these states of Vipralambha are very intense as the longing for Krishna intensifies. Vairagya, an intolerance of disturbance caused by depth of emotion, that is perplexities, even lack of discrimination, sometimes depression, or even envy that some have gone and one hasn't. That is in a transcendental sense. So by absorption in Krishna, one may also mistake an object for something else. Just like the gopis see a tree, longing for Krishna, they see a tree, they think they're seeing Krishna. Vyadi means paleness, or heat in the body, dullness, fainting, heavy breathing, all manifesting within the body with an intensity to meet. What is moha? Oh, moha means unconsciousness, that one swoons so much that one may even fall down or be stunned in movement. And then what is mritya? Oh, if the beloved cannot meet with Krishna by any means, she becomes desirous of dying because of the pain of Cupid's arrows. So much is the longing for Krishna, the pain of the heart is so great that the only thought is, therefore, if I cannot meet with him, let me just give up this body. The actions at this time are giving her treasured items to her friends, experiencing the sounds of bees, gentle breeze, moonlight, kadamba trees, anything that keeps her alive. The friends of the gopis will assist to remind one of Krishna. That strenuous effort with the desire to meet one's lover is called abhilas. Activities such as decorating the body or somehow coming nearer to the lover and showing one's attraction, a type of flirtation or something, that finally you're close, but yet not close enough to consider it yet union. One does things to try to meet with Krishna. Decorate the body, come close to where he may be standing, try to attract his attention. And what is the form of chinta? Goswami says, meditating on various methods to obtain one's desire, which causes tossing about in one's bed, sighing, gazing blankly, thinking, how can I make this happen? The gopis are continually absorbed in thought of Krishna, whether they're with Krishna or apart from Krishna. And here we're hearing of the intensity of being apart from Krishna. They cannot even sleep. They're thinking, how can I make that arrangement? What can I do to meet with Krishna? Smriti is the remembrance of that lover and all things related to the lover. So the mind naturally goes and thinks of Krishna, everything related to Krishna. But this may bring about states of trembling, a lack of control of the limbs, tears, heavy breathing. Again, the intensity of anticipation of meeting. We have heard of Guna Kirtan, says Vijay Kumar. What is Guna Kirtan? Glorifying the handsomeness and the other qualities of the beloved is called Guna Kirtan. Generally, the devotees are engaged in Nam Kirtan, chanting the name. But we hear that the gopis are also engaged in Kirtan, singing of the glories of Krishna, which describes his handsomeness and other wonderful qualities. In this activity, the lover trembles. Her body hairs may stand on end. Her voice becomes choked as she's meditating upon her beloved through song, kirtan, the gunas or the qualities of Krishna. In Purva Rag, it is seen that Krishna and his lover send love letters and garlands through friends. When there's a desire to meet with Krishna, as we were discussing, one may come up with a plan to send something to Krishna to indicate one's desire, and Krishna may send something back. Krishna and his lover send love letters back and forth, garlands, indicating, yes, I am thinking of you. And Krishna reciprocates, yes, I am thinking of you. Oh, what type of love letters are there? There are different types of letters, some with alphabet, some without alphabet. What are those without alphabets? Oh, letters just showing different symbols. Crescent-shaped nail marks on red buds. Different signs of love. Sent in a letter form to indicate I am thinking of you. And what are those with alphabet? A message is written by one's own hand. The written letters are bound by lotus fibers with minerals or musk as ink. Wide flower petals or leaves are stamped with kumkum. So such an exchange takes place. There is not yet the meeting, but the desire for the meeting. And so here there is the expression of meeting. In that longing, when will I meet Krishna? How will I indicate that I want to meet with Krishna? I may send a letter. Krishna may reciprocate that letter like that. What are the stages of this development called Purva Rag? Some authorities say there are 10. Pleasure to the eyes, association by contemplation, attachment, vows, sleeplessness, thinness of the body, disinterest in other items, destruction of one's shyness, that one will do whatever is required, giving up one's own shyness. This may also be seen in states of madness and fainting and death-like symptoms. The intensity of Vipralambha Bhava is such that the gopi, or Radharani specifically, cannot live without Krishna. But this is found within all the gopis. The intensity of longing for Krishna. They arise in both the Nayak and the Nayika, the hero and the heroine. First arises in the heroine the desire, and then it is reciprocated by the hero. What is man? Goswami says, the bhav of the couple who are attached to each other and are either together or apart, which hinders their actions, such as embraces and glances, is called man. That is a type of anger, a man, because they desire it so much, but there's things that hinder that coming together, the union. And so there's a anger that takes place within the mind. The cause of man can be jealousy, when arrival of the lover is praised different things because of jealousy. The mind may become angry. Then, thus it is said, without sneha, fear will not occur. Without pranaya, jealousy will not occur. Thus, both types of man caused by these two reveal a type of prem between the hero and the heroine. If the woman in her heart cannot tolerate the glorification of her rival, she will feel some anger. Since Shushakya was absent in all the queens except for Satyabhama, on hearing that Rukmini got a parijata, they did not develop man. There are those who may not possess this, but those who do, that is a great jealousy to hear about one's rival achieving something that one has desires for. The glories of the rival comes from hearing or inferring or seeing. What is the hearing type of glorification? Oh, you hear about the rival from a lover, from a friend, or even one of the parrots may come and speak about Krishna's play with one of your rivals. What is inferred glorification? Oh, there are three types of inference of a lover's infidelity. One may see marks of enjoyment on one's lover or on Krishna. Thus that creates man, an anger within the mind. Calling of the wrong name by mistake, or utterance of another's name in a dream. The woman sees marks of enjoyment on the limbs of a lover or a rival woman. Gocha Shaklanam means calling the rival's name. Krishna may call out another's name. This causes hatred, or anger, or sorrow. Krishna or a joker's revelations during dreams is called swapna. What is the visible glorification of a rival? That is seeing the hero playing with another heroine. You see, you're longing for Krishna and you see he's with another. What is causeless man? When man arises in a couple without cause, that is called causeless. That is fear that Krishna is meeting with another. How does causeless mana disappear? Oh, causeless anger disappears on its own by smiles or other reactions, assurances, in other words. Krishna gives assurance, I am here with you. Anger then dissipates. Krishna may also speak nicely, different ways to console one's lover. Beta, divisive ploy, praising one's intelligence, showing wit in speech. Deceptively giving ornaments or other items is called dan. Nati means to fall at the feet of the beloved while feeling completely helpless. Upeksha. When other methods fail, upeksha is used. Some say that upeksha means to stand by silently. Can show your anger by not saying anything. Or upeksha means pleasing a woman by speaking words with other meanings after giving up other means. So, Krishna may show that try to relieve the man or the mental anxiety of the gopi by various means, such as speaking nicely and so forth. Other than the means mentioned, causeless anger of the women of Braj is destroyed naturally by place, by time, by hearing of the flute. Anger which is easily subdued is called light anger. Anger which is subdued with effort is medium. Anger which is subdued with difficulty by the best of means is intense anger. In anger, the woman calls Krishna many names. She insults Krishna. Oh, he is Cupid, lusty person, the summit of evil acts, king of cheaters, a great rascal, hard-hearted, a most ungrateful, ill-mannered, a lecher for gopis, stealer of women. In this way, they may criticize him. But this is natural out of their love. This is the divine play, Krishna Lila, the play, the divine play of love between the hero and the heroine, Nayak and Nayika. Pain because of thinking of separation, even though the lover is present, may also manifest. That you're with the lover, but then you're feeling the pain of separation, that at any moment you may lose that union with him. So that is also an anxiety which is created within the mind, that anticipation of separation, and almost feeling like the separation has taken place. And what is pravas? Previously, the couple met, now separating. Separation takes place because now one has to leave, go somewhere else. Because the ras has changed, because of a different place. That is called pravas. All these states are states of prem. These manifest prem's anubhavs. Others say there is another Vipralambha different from those called karuna, which has not been described here since it is only special variety of pravas. Contemplating all the topics of separation, Vijay then thought, Vipralambha ras is not self-sufficient. It cannot end here. One cannot tolerate that. Therefore, it is merely a nourishment to the sambhog, the desire for union. All of this is the intensity of separation leading to the union of Krishna with his beloved. For the jiva bound in the material world, Vipralambha ras arises in a specific manner and finally becomes favorable for sambhog. However, Vipralambha exists in eternal ras. Otherwise, variegated pastimes would not arise. In this way, the subject matter of Vipralambha ras has been discussed, leading us to the subject matter of union. And therefore, the next chapter, chapter 38, is called Shringar ras Sambhog. And so we'll pick this up next time. All this anticipation in separation is only a longing to meet with Krishna. And that union with Krishna is called Sambhog. So we'll hear of Sambhog, the union with the Lord, union with Krishna, union with one's beloved. Next time we pick up the Jaiva Dharma, we'll start here. Jai Gaur Premanandi Haribol, Jai Jai Shri Shri Radhe Shyam.